may this be one of the best moments of your life. You're listening to the BusinessMirror podcast for a broader look on business with Senior Editor Dennis Estopase.
Good day, I'm Dennis Estopase, and welcome to Farm Fridays, a podcast to be anchored by Jennifer Nang, the Associate Editor of the BusinessMirror. Ms. Nang also puts to bed the award-winning Agriculture and Commodities section of the BusinessMirror newspaper. Farm Fridays is a podcast focused on everything agriculture, commodities, and food. We hope you enjoy your Farm Fridays with Jennifer Nang and her guest.
This is Jennifer Nang and welcome to Farm Fridays. We are honored to have as guest Engineer Roger Navarro. He is the president of the Philippine Maize Federation. Good day, sir. Kumusta po?
Yeah, maraming salamat at thank you for inviting me here. And then good morning and good day for everybody. And thank you.
You are the president of the biggest corn group in the Philippines.
Yeah. The group has been organized since the late 1990. So we have our first Corn Congress 2000 in Bukidnon, and now we have just concluded our 15th Corn Congress and the 7th National Corn Quality Award in Iloilo last week. And the people, the farm, the corn farmers are growing, and somehow we have so many challenges now. Challenges not only in the farm input costs, but also with climate change, and of course with the trade policies.
Yeah, we'll go to that later.
So these are the challenges that we have right now, and also crop insurance and credit.
Matanong ko lang, sir, kasi 'di ba, mais ang second most important crop in the Philippines, right?
Yeah.
And second to rice.
Yeah.
Marami talaga magsasaka.
Yeah.
Ang nagtatanim ng mais.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah. Actually, we have a pending House bill in Congress creating a Philippine Corn Development Administration.
Parang matagal na yan, sir.
Yeah, but actually ang NFA kasi nung araw Navarro, RCA sila, 'di ba? Rice and Corn Administration, then becomes NGA. No? Then now NFA. And unfortunately, we are just lumped and we are second class in that particular organization or agency. Right now, we are not there anymore because the mandate for NFA is already really rice, no? But we have to submit that rice is most important, no? But right now in the country, according to report from PSA, it's only corn sector that brought the growth of agriculture. No?
Self-sufficient na tayo sa mais, tama ba?
Hindi ko rin masabi talagang self-sufficient, no?
Bakit
kasi marami kasing importation ng wheat, ng feed wheat, no? So
pero kung pag-uusapan natin yung self-sufficiency ratio, I mean,
actually we are according to report we are already 98%, so almost
we never hit 100%.
We did last 2 years last year. We did actually malaki ang production ngayon kasi maganda naman talaga ang klima. We just had our yung drought. Pag may drought kasi nasanitize yung lupa So pag mag-araro ka, maganda yung lupa mo. So pag tanim mo, maganda yung ani mo. Ang problema mo, hindi naman maganda yung presyo.
Dahil marami.
Kasi hindi lang marami. Talagang hindi maganda since last cropping, no? And coupled with that, yung prices ng wheat which is also cheap. Some cheap in the other countries. So nag-import sila ng marami. No? Ngayon medyo hindi naman cheap. So but they already hedge. Kasi 6 months hedging yung importation
Okay.
You have to order it 6 months before. So the arrival is now and now and forever. So napaka talagang malaking dagok sa industriya ng mais, no. Kaya nga sinasabi namin sana magkaroon ng policy ang government na mayroong calibration of importation ng feed wheat, no? In order to help the local corn farmers. For example, if there is a tariff, no, for feed wheat, no? So there should be a portion of the tariff to be given to the corn industry for development, no? Yun naman talaga ang sinasabi nila. You have to develop, just like what happened now with rice. So, in other words, kung magkaroon sana ng ganun, kasi we have a money before, eh. We call that Corn Development Fund sa NFA. No, we imported something like 300,000 metric tons of corn, and then may taripa siya. Ang taripa noon, nilagay niya sa trust fund. Ang tinatawag niyang trust fund, Corn Development Fund, under NFA. Piniramahan niya ni President Fidel Ramos, no?
1990s.
And then inano ni nang tawag dito ni Joseph Estrada. So hanggang ngayon nandiyan pa rin 'yan. Although may mga challenges because NFA nga iba yung tingin niya sa corn ngayon. Hindi kami nagmi-meeting. So, yun ang mga challenge. But anyway, going back, sana mabigyan ng pansin at makuha yung fund, and then you put it in the corn development para magkaroon naman ng infrastructure. Ano yung infrastructure kailangan natin? Kailangan kasi natin ng mga dryer, no? Kailangan natin ng mga silo. Kasi you have to harvest twice a year. But you're going to use it 365 days a year. So in other words, you are not going to consume it the moment you're going to harvest. You have to store it in the next 6 months. So storing in the next 6 months, you should be able to store it in a proper storage, no? So dapat magkaroon ka ng magandang dryer and then magandang storage facility para yung supply mo in the next 6 months to 1 year, maganda rin yung quality ng mais mo. But we do not have that kind of facility here.
Sige, balikan natin, sir, yung problema dyan sa pag-tap ng Corn Development Fund.
Okay.
I want to know, anong naging role ng BT Corn for helping the industry hit more than 90% self-sufficiency?
Well, we must all remember that right now in the country, maybe in the whole world, wala na talagang farm labor. No? So, kailangan mo talaga ng technology. Di ba? Now, we are used to traditional and conventional seeds na kailangan ng farm labor. No? So, yung farm labor mo, to weed 1 hectare of land, you need 200 man-hour.
Wow.
No? So, you have to divide it by 8. So, you need about 20-something per hectare. No? And then you're going to multiply the 1 million. So, you need how many million of people tilling your land or weeding your land, no, for corn. So napakalaki, tapos it's tedious, backbreaking job. So napakalaki talagang challenge for the industry. Now comes biotechnology na kailangan mo na lang siyang gamitan ng anong tawag dito, herbicide, etc. No? So malaki ang noon. Di syempre wala siyang kompetensya, lalaki din yung harvest niya. No? So, nag-double up yung harvest. In other words, if you planted before 1 million hectares and then you're only having something like 1.5 metric tons per hectare, so 1.5 million metric tons, no? So, kung ngayon, kung mag-harvest ka ng 6 tons, so that's 6 million, no? So, yun ang multiplication ng
doble kita.
Doble kita, in other words. So, hindi naman doble kita kasi mahal din yung input mo.
Inputs.
Mahal yung fertilizer, mahal din yung seeds, no? So, pero at least kikita ka rin. Kikita ka rin, yes.
Oo. So, nakatulong ito talaga na bawasan yung production cost, itong BT technology, right?
Not necessarily bawasan ng production cost, no? Kasi, kung magtatanim ka ng traditional, talagang mababa yung production cost mo. Kasi mababa yung seeds mo, eh. Diba? Tapos, ang malaki yung labor mo. No? Pero sometimes, family labor yun, eh. Diba? So, ang pesticides mo, et cetera, maliit lang. Pero dito kasi, meron ka ng ibang gagawin, no? So, mayroon ka ring hurdle in terms of input cost, no? Kasi if you're going to use biotechnology seeds, you need to have a good fertilizer, no? Fertilizer ratios, no? For your land. Otherwise, hindi rin siya magki-create ng magandang yield. 'Di ba? Sabi nga nila, bibili na lang ako ng BT seeds. Tanim ako. Bakit maliit yung harvest ko? hindi mo nilagyan ng fertilizer eh. Diba? So, yung misconception ba? So you need to be precise in using mga nutrients in your land, inputs in your land, so that you will be able to have the seeds, the yield that you want.
So, ang sinasabi mo, sir, dapat tama yung inputs kung gusto mo talaga mag-benefit from BT.
We have a member that yung naka-harvest siya, umabot sa 16 tons eh.
Wow.
Oo.
16
tons. Nanalo nga siya eh. So, pero ito naman is managed farming, no? Pero if you're going to have a large farming area, talaga mag-a-average ka na lang yan eh. Average ka ng 10, 12, to 8. No? So, nag-average ka na lang. So, mga super na talaga yung mga 16 tons per hectare. No?
Baka kinakantahan na nila yung mga...
Oo, pero actually in the average now, we have 4, di ba? 4.2, 4.5 tons per hectare. Ang harvest. Average, no? Yung mga white, yun ang maliit. 1.8 or 2.5, yun ang maliit. No? Kasi dalawa yung in-harvest natin. Actually, there are 3 varieties of corn. White, special variety, and yellow.
Ano yung special variety?
Yung special variety, yun mga malagkit, yung mga sweet corn, yung mga purple corn, yung mga corn eh. No?
Corn.
Yung mga special variety yun. So, kasama din yun, di ba? Kasama din yun.
Yung yellow for animal feeds, tama?
Yeah, sa mga animal yun. So, yun talaga ang pinakamalaki, no? Ang white naman, more staple. But in other countries, ang yellow din staple, even in my house, no? Because my diabetes. So, we do really yellow na grits, corn grits. Yeah. And white, yellow, ganun yung ginagawa namin sa bahay. Kasi may beta carotene yung yellow eh. Yun na nga ginagamit ngayon sa golden rice eh. Nung nag-report nga ako one time, mayroong scientist from Engr, sabi niya, no-brainer pala itong ginagamit namin sa rice corn blend. Kasi yung rice corn blend namin, dinagdagan lang namin ng corn grits na yellow, pati yung rice. So we already have that nutritional value that they are already making an experiment or about golden rice. Kasi ang golden rice, kinukuha lang din pala nila doon sa corn, ang yellow eh. Di ba? So, in other words, tayo nandyan na. No? So, minimix mo lang, kaya magkaroon tayo ng rice corn blend.
Napanggit mo yung rice corn blend, sir. Kumusta na yon?
Until now, still a dream. No? Yeah. Alam mo naman ang pangarap po. Wala naman talagang yun eh. Wala naman talagang limit yun eh.
Di ba dapat na-commercialize na siya last year?
Yeah, actually it was launched by Secretary Piñol and it was relaunched by President Duterte in Davao. And unfortunately, we still need to hurdle yung food safety issue. If you notice, if you go into the municipal, provincial corn mill area, diba? Hindi siya masyadong, diba, food safety, no? Cobwebs, dirt, etc. So,
sa kalye.
Sa kalye. Hindi talaga siya, tapos pagkain mo sa tao, no? Parang wala talagang appeal, no?
So yung bang food safety, kasama dyan yung aflatoxin content?
Yeah, of course. No? So, quality. So, in other words, we need to have a pilot plant that can more or less guarantee safeguards yung quality, no? Tapos internationally standard ang ginagamit doon sa ibang bansa, for example sa Brazil. Talagang napakaganda yung nila. Yung corn mill nila napakalinis. Tapos state of the art yung mga makinarya. Kaya sinasabi namin sa DA, sana kung magkaroon tayo ng ganito, no? So parang small brother, big brother. Kami big brother, tapos yung mga small brother namin yung village type, municipal type. So yun, mga produkto nila, kukunin namin, pero yung processing nila, kopyahin nila yung processing namin. Kami magsusupply sa kanila mga makinarya, na yung makinarya na ginagamit namin with international standard na makinarya. Kasi, alam mo naman, hindi lahat pare-pareho eh. Diba? Just like an air condition. If you have an air condition, i-off mo yan kasi hindi siya industrial type.
Correct.
Diba? So, kailangan kayo industrial type. No? So, iba-iba ang parameter. Kaya sinasabi namin, sana magkaroon tayo ng model, no? Na ito na yung standard natin, industrial type, no? Hindi yung basta na lang, no? Kasi political crop ang rice and corn eh. Kaya you can just imagine yung ating politicians, they just played around with the rice and corn farmers eh, because this is a political crop eh. Before it used to be Navarro, di ba? And then they're playing with it, they name it RCA, Rice and Corn Administration. Playing with it, they put it National Grains Authority. No, it used to be before ang National Grains and Namarco were the ones importing flour and wheat. No, long time ago. The reason why nagkaroon sila ng mga budiga na marami all over the country, pare-pareho yung budiga nila. Kasi malaki yung nila. Na-break lang yung cycle during the time of Cory. Ano? Kasi si Jocon, mayroon siyang flour mill, gusto niya mag-import na lang siya sa kanya.
So, inopen.
Nawala. Oo, nawala dun sa
sector.
So, yun ang mga istorya, no?
Mabalik ako dun sa food safety. So, pinatest ninyo, sir, yung rice-corn blend.
Yeah.
And, lumabas sa test na...
Wala naman. Actually, there are two studies, no? One of the study, there was a testing made on the corn kernel. And there was a testing made on the corn grits. No? So, sa corn kernel, nakita nila malaki yung aflatoxin. Pero doon sa corn grits, walang aflatoxin.
Walang problema.
Oo. Kasi, nakuha niya sa pericarp yung
Oo.
Di ba? Na break na niya. Di ba? Nandoon na siya sa tinatawag na germ. Di ba? Kasi yung germ, kung ipapress mo yun, nandoon yung corn oil. So, in other words, bakit nung araw? Si Dr. Davidi nga, kasi kasama kami. Sabi niya, bakit kami yun ang kinakain namin nung araw? Sabi mo, papa ko rin kasi Cebuano. Yun din ang kinakain din nung araw. Wala namang,
sa Visayas.
Wala naman talaga nangyari. Di ba?
May pakyaw ka pa nga eh.
May pakyaw pa nga eh. So, ang maganda nga eh, itong corn grits, maganda pa yung disposition mo eh. Naging mabait ka eh. Oo. Tingnan mo kung kakain ka ng maraming rice. Kasi diabetic ka eh. Di ba? Masyado ka, malaki mataas ang sugar mo, kaya medyo hindi maganda yung ugali mo.
So, hindi kayo pinayagan ng FDA? Yung bang sinasabi mo? To sell?
No. Actually, there is. Hindi lang siya commercial in terms of volume. Kasi wala nga kaming facility that will guarantee more or less. Kasi ayaw namin that we are going to... the project, the reason why we wanted as PhilMaize to engage in that particular project because we wanted to start it right. Hindi yung half-bake. No, kasi this is food eh. Diba? Although, sa ngayon, as we speak, may resolution kasi kaming nagawa again in the last Corn Congress last week na pinurward namin kay Secretary Dar for PhilMec. No? Kasi mayroon naman silang pondo ngayon for rice. No? But this is rice corn blend eh. Diba? So, ang amin lang, kasi mayroon silang additional, etc. Sana kung magkaroon kami with their intervention, no? So, baka namin in commercial scale.
So, what you are saying is, kayo mismo, PhilMaize, you decided to go slow on selling that product pending the setup of facilities
that is internationally accepted.
That will ensure
food safety standard.
That it adheres to food safety standards. Tama?
Yeah. Kasi, first and foremost yun eh. Di ba? You cannot just, parang, kasi kung masira ka, isang business lang eh. Di ba? Pag nasira ka na, wala ka na.
So, kailan na ang target mo, sir? Na-move na yung target doon?
Yeah, na-move na yung target. Actually, ang iniisip nga namin the last meeting that we have, yung Corn Congress nga, we have a board meeting, sabi namin, siguro if we cannot be given the opportunity or accorded yung mga request namin. So, probably we will start small, no? Yung, nung araw kasi, ang mga isip namin, mga 10 tons per hour, no? 2 tons sa mga maliliit. Siguro ngayon, babalik kami sa 1 ton. so, siguro magkaroon kami ng ganyan. And then, para ma-pilot lang, no? And then, siguro we move forward as we gain the confidence, no? Actually, tinatawagan na rin kami sa Shopwise, Rustans, and other groups na wanted to, have that product, no? Ang problema nga lang talagang ayaw namin kung para kang hindi ka kabisado o hindi ka kumbinsido, no? Na baka kung ano mangyari.
So, nabanggit mo kanina, sir, yung mga challenges sa corn farming ngayon, sa corn industry. Aside from climate change, ano pa ba ang...
Well, mga peste, no?
Alam naman natin laging meron.
Nung araw kasi, yung ating problema natin, yung tinatawag na ECB, yung Asian Corn Borer. Ngayon, meron na naman bago.
Saan?
Ngayon, ang bago ngayon, Army. Kaya nga, sabi nila, mas mabuti talaga.
Army worm.
Mas mabuti talaga kung ang sekretary mo ay general kasi army yung problema So, isang salita lang ng general talagang full na yung army So, yung full army worm yung sinasabi na problema sa industry, no? Pero, ang amin kasi, yung last meeting namin together with BPI, we told them that we just also have to go slow, no? Because sometimes, being alarmist, no? It doesn't, set well, di ba? Kasi, sinabi namin, ilan ba talaga ang affected na area or volume? Sabi nila, 0.5%.
So, wala pa?
Mayroon na, pero hindi pa ganun ka. And then, some are still to be validated if that is really full armyworm, no?
Ano pumasok
the first sighting, sabi nila, dito daw sa Region 2, tapos Region 1, tapos ngayon meron na daw Mindanao, etc. No? So, mayroong task force na yung task force ng araw, pero wala pang talagang parang national guidelines as to how to address all of this, no? And then, what are the remedial measures, no? Kasi mayroon pa ang problema, diba, sa kasaba, yung witch's broom, yung mga aswang ng kasaba. So, hanggang ngayon, wala pa rin yung national guideline kung paano mo i-manage yun. Ano yung mga kailangan mo na chemical na gagamitin.
Bagong peste ba yung fall armyworm?
Oo, kasi piste sa sa amin. Di ba? Pag nandyan yan sa farm mo talagang piste yan kasi puwera po yung mga peste dyan
pero
sa highway.
Pero this is the first time na pumasok siya sa Pilipinas?
Yeah. Actually, this has been addressed, no? Kasi it's the same It's the same with Asian corn borer. Di ba? So, kaya nga sinasabi namin, we should have to, yung natin, hindi tayo alarmist that we will blow this up, no? Pero ang apektado pala napakaliit. And then in a way, we are also magnifying the marketing strategy ng biotechnology kasi they are the ones that have the seeds that can combat yung mga ganire na mga peste, no? So dapat patas lang kasi meron ding mga kasama natin na gumagamit ng ganyan. Yun lang ang request namin sa BPI.
Yung pabago-bagong klima, mas madalas tamaan ngayon ng Mindanao ng bagyo. Hindi ba, sir?
Yeah, pero ngayon bago din sa sa Luzon, di ba? Pero mabuti na lang kasi naka-harvest na sila. Naka-harvest na sila. So, pero yun nga, naka-harvest sila, hindi naman maganda yung presyo. Pero mas mataas pa rin yung presyo ng Luzon when they have the harvest kasi 13 sila Sa amin, kung nag-harvest, 8-9. Oo, napakaliit talaga.
Bakit gano'n ang disparity? Parang 13 doon, 8 dito.
Well, nandito ang market Sa amin, mayroon ng tinatawag namin na internal demand. No? Kasi may mga nag-move out na from here and then naglagay doon. Pero hindi talaga ganun pero mayroon din kasi nag-import. You can just imagine with the surplus, no? Mayroon pa rin nag-import ng corn, mayroon pa rin nag-import.
Gaano kalaki?
Ang wheat, umabot tayo ng 3.5 million.
Feed wheat?
Yeah, feed wheat. 3.5 million. Sabi nga nila, baka 4 million na nga ngayon
Wow.
You can just imagine. Yung volume na yan, nandoon na sa budiga nang nag-import yan.
Mm.
Siyempre, kung nandoon sa budiga yan, tapos ngayon nag-harvest kayo,
Mm.
saan ilalagay yung harvest nyo? Wala kang paglalagyan. So, ang tawag niyan, displacement, di ba? Sa English, sa English.
Oo.
Kung na-displace ka, ano mangyari?
Oo.
Wala kang presyo.
Mm.
Di ba? Kasi displace ka. Kaya nga sabi namin, if we have the authority or the administration, you can just deposit all of your produce to the central, no? And then you get, let's say, 70% of that amount para makatanim ka ulit. Then you withdraw the 30% as soon as the stock will be sold. You just have to pay the storage, processing, etc., etc. So yun ang gusto namin mangyari para magkaroon ng stability ng price, stability ng supply, predictable ang income mo.
Oo.
Di ba? So walang lugi, hindi ka lugi. Ang end user din, predictable din nila yung price kasi stable ang price. Di ba? So in other words, pare-pareho tayong lahat. No, yun ang nakikita namin kung magkaroon kami ng Philippine Corn Development Administration. Kasi magkakaroon na tayo ng commodity exchange niyan Di ba? Farmers welfare, insurance, intervention, mechanization. Kasi ang mechanization mo, in every site, corn champion ka, you should be able to put up the mga mechanized equipments na tutulong doon sa mga farmer mo. Tapos pag deliver na lang niya, deduction na yon. Yung mga schema na that can really help the farmer survive and make money.
Hindi nag-take off yung di ba? Yung corn exchange, corn yung sa NFA?
Hindi nga natin kasi corn is not important to them Kaya sila ang corny talaga No, kasi hindi nag-take off because hindi nga important sa kanila, di ba? Ang important sa kanila is rice. Right. The other one also is the issue of integrity, no? The issue of trust, no? So, alam mo naman di ba, mayroon kasing bahid, etc., etc. So, although mga assumption lang sa mga tao yon, mga muni-muni at saka mga kuro-kuro lang mga tao, pero it destroyed the reputation So, let's say for example, kung mayroon kang stock from NFA, di ba? So, sabi nga, nag-test kami, mayroong stock ang NFA, walang nag-bid kasi, ang NFA din, sa totoo lang, nung araw mayroon silang mga silo. Binibinta nila. Kasi sabi nila, hindi raw maganda yung silo, nagkikiking, no? Binibinta nila. Yung nakabili ngayon, wala namang kiking. No? Baka may kickback nung araw, kicking, yung siguro yung diferensya lang.
Kicking back pala.
Kicking back na siguro. But anyway, ano lang yun, talagang wala na silang silo ngayon. No? So, pero they're the ones that had it before. Kasi in other countries, silo na talaga. You store it in the silo, and then you just have to dispose it. No? Even palay. You put the palay in the silo. You do not have to put yung milled rice. Otherwise, the shelf life, maliit. Dapat palay. Nung napuntahan namin sa Brazil, napakarami yung silo nila, all palay. They will just have to mill whatever the market needs. Simple as that. Store nila. In Thailand, there is a so-called parboiled rice.
Parboiled.
Partially boiled rice, no? Nag-umpisa na pala tayo dito sa NFA. At saka, inumpisahan ng UPLB. Nung tinesting nila, iba kasi ang amoy Amoy ipis. Oo, kasi yung husk, di ba? Binoil mo yun Di sumasama doon sa kernel. Siyempre, pag maluto yon, may kunting amoy yon. Pero doon pala ang nutrient
sa amoy ipis.
90%, no? It's even more nutritious than brown rice. So you can just imagine, binabaliwala lang natin. Pero sa Thailand, it's an export commodity. You export parboiled rice in London, in Europe.
So ano pang challenges ang
Number one, another challenge is yung credit. No? Until today, wala pa rin talaga. Alam mo naman yung mga bangko natin, para silang mga mga drug addict. Mga addict masyado sila sa collateral. No? Kung wala kang collateral, hindi ka makautang, no? Para silang addict ng collateral, no? Hindi nila nakikita kung paano mo tulungan yung farmer, di ba? So in other countries kasi wala kang collateral, bibigyan ka ng gobyerno ng machinery, bibigyan ka ng equipment, bibigyan ka ng kapital para magkaroon ka ng sarili mo.
Hindi pa rin pwede i-prenda yung lupa?
Yeah, pwede naman, pero you can just imagine if your lupa is an agricultural compared to industrial or commercial or residential.
Mas mura.
Mas mura.
Oo.
Di ba? So, wala. Di ba? So, dapat ang appraisal noong yung farm plot mo is the same appraisal sana
Sa industrial.
sa industrial.
Oo.
You must remember na marami ka kasing, anong tawag dito? Susceptible ka to many things eh.
Mm.
'Di ba? Price, climate change, no? So, marami kang hahatakin, 'di ba? So, kaya dapat magkaroon ng holistic approach ang agriculture bank natin, no? Hindi yung approach nila is more profit oriented, no? Hindi doon sa tulong oriented, no? Kasi naalala ko nung nandoon kami, nagbisita kami ni Asik Aurelio before, no? Doon sa Thailand. Ang isang farmer doon walang kapital, no? Meron siyang processing plant. Sinabihan sa gobyerno, you have to expand. Wala siyang kapital eh. They will give you money. 10 million baht. No? So, expand siya. Hindi sa kanyang pera. No, so, sa atin dito, maski 100,000, naprinda mo ng lupa mo, naprinda mo na yung bahay mo, hindi ka makabayad ng utang, siyempre, na-foreclose yung lupa mo, na-foreclose yung bahay mo, wala ka ng bahay. Pagkatapos ng anihan. Kaya ganun talaga ang problema natin sa Pilipinas. Kulang tayo ng
Credit.
kulang tayo ng approach to credit na dapat.
Crop insurance. Isa pa yan.
Isa pa yung crop insurance, di ba?
Nabanggit mo kanina, sir, yung Corn Development Fund. Hanggang ngayon, hindi nyo yun matap.
Actually, matap natin yon. Pero siyempre, limited ang fund noon. Ang fund noon is just 100 million plus. Hindi naman ganun kalaki talaga. Tapos, you have a cap limitations there. Siguro max is 10. No? So, pwede ka doon. Kung ano yung project mo. So, if you're a cooperative, no? So, you can borrow money there, no? So, yun. Ang ano doon. Pero, siguro kung magkaroon tayo ng Corn Development Administration, kunin natin yung pera na yon. Yun ang gagawin nating seed money for the administration, di ba? So, kasi galing sa Senate eh. Ang pangalan din ng bagong ahensya na tatawagin mo, CornDev din eh. Di ba? Kasi so CornDev siya, fund. Tapos itong ahensya na ito, ang pangalan ay CornDev Authority or Administration. So, ganun lang at saka paikot mo, meron kang administration, meron kang council, no? Meron kang insurance. Kasi ang insurance doon hindi lang sa crop, kung hindi pati farmer, 'di ba? Sa ngayon nga nung last Corn Congress, inimbita namin yung taga USDA, no? So, meron siyang sharing on how to go about crop insurance, no? So, it's not naman guarantee, but it's revenue insurance, no? So, sana ganito na ang gagawin nila doon sa rice natin eh. Kasi talaga nalulugi yung rice farmers natin. Dapat magkaroon tayo ng gano'n na klaseng insurance. Revenue insurance for rice farmers or corn farmers or whoever na magkaroon ng gano'n na benefit. Ang problema nga lang, siyempre maliit yung ating pundo dyan. For example, yung Philippine Crop Insurance, magkano lang yung pundo? 1 billion, 2 billion. Di ba?
Hindi kasya.
You're talking about the loss now of 61 billion for rice.
For rice.
Di ba? And corn, for example, I think 100 billion, no? Ang industry ng corn. So, di ba? Ang layo. Tapos sasabihin mo, mayroon ka ng 1 billion. Billion, sinasabi mo, pero 1 billion lang. Di ba? Oh, 1 lang. So, if you're talking about how much is your capital per hectare, paglagay na lang natin ng 25. Di ba? Sa mais. I-divide mo sa 1 billion. Pagkaliit. Di ba? Hindi nga niya kaya yung 2 million hectares of corn land. Mayroon pang 2 million hectares of rice land. Iba pa yung mga other commodities. So, how can it be kaya? Di ba? So, dapat magkaroon tayo ng ganun na mga forwarding developmental mindset ba for agriculture. Kasi whether we like it or not, we still need agriculture in the country. We cannot be at all times under the mercy of importers or imported commodity. We should have our own. Because if you remember the last time, 1990s or 2006.
2008.
Oh, 2008,
yung
no?
rice crisis.
Yeah, yung rice crisis. The price of fertilizer at the time was 700. It goes up to 1,900, no? And the price of corn at the time was 36. No? But our price here is just 10. That's why we argued with Secretary Yap. Kasi ang subsidy noon, yung meron tayong Magna Carta, there are price support for NFA. Ang commodity lang is just rice and corn, no? Ang corn, alam mo, 5 pesos yung puti, 7 pesos yung yellow. Kaya napaakyat namin ng 13. So, but yet, in the other countries, meron siyang 32. Eh, sabi nga namin, dapat mag-export tayo.
Hanggang ngayon, di pa rin kayo pwede mag-export.
Nagtataka ako, yung mga pronouncement nila, sinasabi nila, kailangan pa rin natin ng surplus. Wala namang kulatilya in the World Bank that a country will have a surplus and you can export. Walang kulatilya yan eh. It should be a open policy. No? It should not be a closed policy that you will only declare every year.
Yung World Trade Organization.
Di ba? Even APTA. Di ba? Kasi, kung let's say, for example, ngayon, mayroon akong surplus. Okay? Mag-export ako. Saan? Kasi sabi ko nga kanina, kung mag-import ka, you have to hedge 6 months before. So, in other words, kung mag-export ako, I should have 6 months before. Di ba? So, the policy should be there. Whether there is a surplus or deficit, we should be able to export. Kasi, inopen mo na yung import mo eh. Nag-open ka ng import ng corn and corn substitute. And yet, you are restricting the export ng corn mo. So, paano ka na-liberalize niyan?
Tsaka inamend na nila yung effectively inamend nila yung charter ng NFA. Tama ba?
Sana. Pero hindi ko alam kung nagkaroon ba doon na pwede ka na mag-export ng mais. Kasi,
Hindi pa.
Kasi the last time na nalaman ko, sabi nila, pa rin. Kaya nga, medyo ako na, sabi ko, level lang tayo, ha? Kasi, ang pronouncement daw is that if we have surplus, then we can export. Sabi ko,
So, you
I
still
beg
have
to
to,
disagree.
you still have to seek the permission of the NFA before you can export.
Yan pa isang problema kasi NFA is not, di ba? Sabi nga natin, NFA do not have the mandate already because iba na yung mandate ng NFA. Ano na lang sila buffer stocking para sa disaster, etc. So, where is corn now? The reason why we wanted to have the Philippine Corn Development Administration.
Para mas malinaw.
Agree,
Spin a wheel.
di ba? So, yun, di ba? Para mas malinaw. Bakit nagkaroon ka ng PIDA, Abaca? How many hectares does Abaca have? Siguro 100,000 hectares. Tobacco. Mayroon kang Philippine Tobacco Authority. Ilang hektarya ang tobacco? Coconut. Di ba?
Yeah, PCA.
Cotton.
CDA.
Di ba? So, nagkaroon ka ng mga ganitong mga authority. Compare mo sa rice, 2 million. Corn, 2 million. Yet, we are lumped to rice. 4 million hectares buo. Rice and corn. Di ba? So, in other words, separate mo na yung rice, separate mo yung corn, para magkaroon tayo ng magandang ugnayan. No? And developmental goal focus primarily to develop the industry. Di ba? And safeguard yung farmers mo, farmers welfare, and of course, safeguard mo rin yung end user mo. Para hindi lang palaging peaks and valleys. Kung hindi, level na. Di ba? Okay, palagi kung nasa taas ka. Kung nasa baba ka.
Oo.
Di ba? Dapat level lang. Patas. No? Fair.
So, sir, baka may apela ka sa Department of Agriculture.
Well, ang apila lang natin sa Department of Agriculture is that we should be fair. No? So, in other words, we should be fair with our policies. No? So, for so long a time, corn has been parang left out, no? If you're talking about budgetary ng araw, ang budget ng corn was just about 600 million.
Parang afterthought.
Oo. And then, with the Corn Congress resolutions, umabot ng 1 billion. Siguro nga 2 billion. But if you compare it to rice, di ba? Mayroon nga kami computation per ton or per hectare. Nasa ano lang siya, 80 pesos lang. Compare mo dun sa rice na naabot na siya ng 3,000. No? So, you can just imagine the disparity, So, well, we can understand because rice is the most important crop being a staple, no? But we should be able also to leap yung corn because corn can at least help sufficiency of price because this is also a staple. And the other one, more nutritious than rice, no? Hindi naman natin sinasabi na talagang hindi nutritious, no? Kasi the moment na makataste ka ng matamis, yung lami sa amin ang tawag, no?
Lami, masarap.
Masarap na rice, mataas ang sugar nun. Ano? So, itong corn kasi is a low glycemic, di ba? Slow ang release niya sa carbohydrates, no? So, tamang-tama lang yan sa sugar ng body mo. Hindi katulad sa rice, kaagad yan, no? So, tapos pag medyo talagang amoy, maganda, talagang napakalaki ang... Right now, I am a member of in SIC, National Seed. Sinasabi ko nga, bakit hindi natin nilalagay dyan yung sugar content ng mga sinasabi natin na mga bagong variety ng rice, no? Kasi hindi natin tinatanong talaga yung low glycemic. Ang problema kasi there are about 6 million Filipinos now already have a diabetes. No? 6 million. So how can you, as a country, how can you prevent or eradicate? Kaya nga magkaroon tayo ng rice corn blend para magkaroon ng balance 'Di ba? Tapos more nutritious 'Di ba maganda yung vitamin E, yung paningin mo. Pag kumakain ka ng mais talaga magandang paningin mo, maganda yung ugali mo, maganda lahat, no? So, yun. Sana naman bigyan ng pansin yung mga taga-corn, no? Kasi kung hindi kami bibigyan pansin, wala kami magagawa din, no? Kasi sinasabi nga namin, in a small area of land, hindi kasi lumalaki yung lupa natin, Kasi yung mga lupa natin nako-convert na into subdivision, So, maliit na lang yung lupa natin. So, yung liit ng lupa mo, dapat i-increase yung yield mo. So, yung productivity mo, technology mo, i-lump mo na yon. Now, the other one is you have to move forward yung integration mo. Forward integration. Ano yung forward integration mo? Yun yung market mo. So, before the market, you have to link it. So, yung linkage mo, nandoon kayong central, storage central, dry centers, storage centers, commodity system. So, yung ganun talaga dapat ang mga.
Okay, sir. Maraming salamat. We had a very enlightening discussion on the corn sector with our honored guest, Engineer Roger Navarro. Thank you, sir.
Maraming salamat din. Maraming salamat sa lahat. God bless.
Thank you for listening to the Business Mirror podcast. For a broader look on business, follow us on Facebook and Twitter at Business Mirror. Until next time.